Hey folks, this is Ted Cantu coming at you. I've got some really interesting news here about SEO and what it means to wholesalers. And if you're selling wholesale to retail stores, you're going to want to listen up because this is very, very important. I know you guys who run these warehouses, you're extremely busy. Here's the deal. Common mistake I've seen too many companies make is putting all of your store items on one website. You know, everything from your brands, the items that you carry, and the kind of websites that you offer, e-commerce sites. All these job functions are put on one site. All your money is sunk into one place. I'm really against that. I think you need really at least 5 different types of sites to get the message out about what you do. Everything from brands to the product lines that you carry. There should be an info site just on MSDS sheets and info, pertaining towards safety about what you carry. Also, there should be a video site, how to answer questions about your products or your services, whatever that may be. And if you're going to do an items site with e-commerce and you want a POS system, that should be a separate deal altogether because that really is kind of the store. And I see a lot of wholesaler companies try to do it all in one shot. I mean, we're talking like $20,000, $30,000 into one website to get the job done, and to also do all the marketing effort towards, getting new clientele or retail stores to sign up in some cases is really a mistake. So those are some things I have noticed. The other thing is that a lot of wholesale people still don't know really what SEO is or understand the importance of it. What SEO does, it stands for search engine optimization. And search engine optimization is going to help all your web pages, all your taggable content, your videos, your post, messages on your blogs, everything from your, videos that you do to website pages, what the titles are. All that stuff has to be optimized by keywords. And there's a number of people that are searching for your items, whatever that may be. There's an actual physical number count, and that becomes very, very important. So really what you want to think about doing is having all this stuff optimized by the right kinds of keyword phrases, not keywords, but the actual phrases that people type in to find your type of work or even your competitors in some cases. So we're still pretty early in the game of all of this. I see a lot of people do this wrong, and they'll put in like 200 keywords per page to try to get their sites optimized to rank properly. And you got to remember that the search engines kind of look at this as spamming, which means you're trying to get too much out of the page. It's not going to give you full credit for having a perfectly balanced page. It will skip over you and go to your competitors. So you need to give the actual keywords, the actual phrases that you want to use. You want to make sure that you have all of those in place in the right order and that they are typed in the way that people search for them. There's keyword banks on the web that will show you how to get an exact match. That is exactly what the search engines are looking for, so you want to keep that in mind. As far as waiting for when to roll out your website campaign, exactly what that entails, too many times a lot of this type of work gets tangled up in pre-production or by hiring the wrong people, which in some cases are IT people, and you want to be very, very careful on doing that because that is only one side of the coin. You also need the marketing end of it, and that is actually finding people who are going to spend money with you. So there's a lot of areas in putting a campaign together. That's very, very important. You gotta need to have your sites findable, searchable. That's one aspect of it. But then the other aspect of it is you want to make sure that your sites attract and perform in the right way, and also showcase your products and services. To me, I think I would probably start out doing a site that was more informational, and also a site that showcases the brands of products that you carry. That's very, very important. I would do that probably before investing into a huge POS system, and that is strictly for the reason of you want to make sure you're selling something first before you're going to build, something to keep track of all of your sales. That is very, very important. So make sure you're selling first. That'd be the first step. And then kind of get a feel of your market, and then act accordingly. So those are some of the things that I would definitely be concerned with. But SEO, that's your friend. That's the one you want to really watch out for, because that'll make sure that you pop up where you're supposed to. Mostly Google, Yahoo, and Bing, but some other places too, such as YouTube, which is actually getting about 30% of all web traffic, and that's where people search for things. And you want to make sure your company is in there, especially if you're a wholesaler. It's extremely important that you're talking to retail stores that want to carry your services. Any more questions about this, you can always contact me directly at 248-631-9211. I am Ted Cantu. I am the master of 60 Plus Industries, and we are located in Metro Detroit. Thanks for watching.